Hello everyone, it's your host, your friend, your boy, JetBlack one and only, here with another exciting video. And in this video, I'm going to be talking about what videos I want to try and create today. So I have a lot of ideas for videos, and I doubt that every idea that I have is going to actually be a video that I upload today. So I'm just going to share all those ideas with you guys so I can hear your thoughts on them. Definitely let me know in the comment section below what you think about all these ideas. So for one, as you guys can see on the screen, I've made a sentient AI fantasy adventure prototype. So this is the pseudo-random version, where it's not actually sentient, it just chooses options using pseudo-random generated numbers. I'm planning on doing a video about this today, where I not only show off this prototype, but I also show off logs generated by the actual fully functional sentient AI version of this. I haven't talked about this on the channel before. I essentially made all of this yesterday. I was going to make it a project that I worked on a little bit yesterday and a little bit today. And I guess I kind of worked on it a little bit today. I finished it up around 3 a.m. or so last night, and then I ran a few tests, looked at logs, did a few tweaks, stuff like that. So it's essentially a sentient AI that explores a medieval fantasy town, a rather small medieval fantasy town. It has needs, so it actually needs to do stuff in order to survive. It's not like Project Gaia Divine that was immortal and could essentially choose when it wanted to end its own life or whatever. This can also choose to end its own life, but if it doesn't eat and sleep, it'll eventually just die from starvation or lack of stamina. So this is really cool. I want to talk about this more. This isn't really the video to jump in on that. This is the video to tell you that I'm going to do a video where I jump in on that. I'm also going to try and do a video today about Mr. Terrific. Got a whole bunch of Mr. Terrific stuff that I want to talk about. So I want to talk about the Noosphere. The Noosphere is a DC Comics character who's the equivalent of Galactus, but he's also a sentient AI god that was created using technology that Mr. Terrific made, but he wasn't made by Mr. Terrific. So I wanted to talk about the Noosphere, because he seems a little overpowered. But I mean, who isn't in DC Comics continuity? I also wanted to do a video today about Mr. Mixelplix. He's a character from DC Comics who is a fifth dimensional imp. The fifth dimension is the dimension of imagination or whatever. And he, in a Justice League comic that came out not too long ago, was talking about the dimensional structure of DC's cosmology, and what exactly are fifth dimensional imps, and why, what is the purpose between different dimensions being numbered and stuff like that. What does that actually mean? I want to do a video talking about how fifth dimensional imps may be directly tied into dark multiverse stuff. Go into more detail on that. And I also want to do a video about how Mr. Terrific is probably one of the most powerful characters in DC's cosmology due to these weird dimension shenanigans. So other than those videos, I'm interested in doing a DC Universe encyclopedia reading where I read over Metamorpho's DC Universe Encyclopedia entry. I don't know a lot about Metamorpho, but he's a member of Mr. Terrific's team, the Terrifics, and he seems like he himself is fairly powerful, so I want to learn more about him, and I want to do a video where we can all learn more about him together. I also want to read over the DC Universe Encyclopedia entry for Steel. Steel was a character who came about after Superman died, who is loosely, well, I can't say loosely, he's heavily inspired by the myth or urban legend or whatever you'd call it of John Henry Irons. But he seems like a really cool character. He kind of gives off Iron Man-ish vibes, but for the DC universe. But he's also supposed to be very similar to Superman. But he also carries a big hammer, which may make you think about Thor a little bit. But Steel seems kind of interesting. I don't know a lot about him, so it's a similar thing to Metamorpho. It's I just want to learn more about him, and I think it would be a good time as any to do a video about him. And I think the only other thing that I would love to do today is do an Assassin's Creed Origin stream, because I want to eventually play through all of Assassin's Creed Origin so I can eventually start playing Assassin's Creed Odyssey and Rogue and Black Flag and Valhalla when it comes out, stuff like that. There's only so much time in the day to do all these things, so more likely than not, I'm not going to make all these videos. But I would definitely love to know your thoughts in the comment section below on what videos you would like to see me release today. Would you like to see me do any of these videos in particular, like to make one a priority? Or do you have an idea for a video that you wish I'd do that isn't even in that list? Definitely let me know in the comment section below. I'd like to thank you all for tuning in. If you guys liked this video, make sure to smash that like button, favorite, comment, subscribe, and ding ding ding, ring that notification bell to be notified whenever we do these videos. It's your host, your friend, your boy, Jetblack the one and only, logging out. Peace, guys. Chickadee guy.